Alright, hello! I know it's a late stream, at least for me. But man, there are so many reasons for this that cascade into one another. Start is the heat. The heat is probably the biggest one because holy shit. It has been hotter earlier than it has been this in the last couple of days, but still, it's an onset from that. You see, like it's multifaceted. The heat makes it impossible to want to do much during the middle of the day, during the hottest hours. At least for me. It makes me rather want to, like, nap. And I did nap. Today, like most days, I did nap. Like, I don't usually nap during the winter months. I nap during the summer months because it's so fucking hot, and that's what it does for me. So obviously my circadian rhythm is completely derailed from that, and that's arguably another one. Like, because the heat and the way it is, and it's much easier to do things in these sort of hours, you know, where it's a little more comfortable, it means my entire freaking circadian rhythm's through the, you know, shot to pieces anyway. So, like, it's not surprising that I'm more awake now than I am, you know, during the day or whatever, because, like, my circadian rhythm's completely run through when you have all this on. And then, of course, there's Wimbledon. You know, it's nice to watch some Wimbledon. I didn't really watch that much Wimbledon today, but, like, it was just it's a whole bunch of different things. I want to watch Wimbledon. And then there's the heat. The heat's the big one because that one kind of cascades into everything else, and my circadian rhythm and everything else. So I'm streaming now, and that's the joy and the beauty and the freedom that I get to have because I don't normally, I no longer, rather, for the last couple of years or whatever, need to worry about like, oh, being alive this period of time. I tried that. I really fucking did. I tried to be, this is when I'm live and this is when I am, but like, when I did those things, none of the benefits that you always hear people talk about applied to me. I didn't have like, oh, I have viewers because they know when I'm on and shit. That never fucking happened. I gave it more than long enough to see if it would, and it didn't. So, all I could see was that I was shackling myself. And I still see it that way, really. You know? Imagine if I'd be like, you know, either not stream at all and have to cancel it, or like, you know, it's just not possible, really. Not value anywhere near enough value either. So here we are. There's always, and for some reason, this game, because of the whole like ramifications of Spike Chunsoft and shit, and apparently they don't want us streaming it or whatever. You know, but this has happened so many times before, so I never ever tell them. Twitch is actively, and I'm just letting it happen for now, I might undo it myself, actively unpublishing my VODs for this game. And any streams I've done for this game, they're actively unpublished. Like I saw in my video. And honestly, I don't know what I want to do with that. I mean, the longer that I go on streaming this game, the longer it looks like I haven't done any streams at all to anyone who hasn't noticed. Because, like, the VODs aren't enough, right? So I'm just like, I don't want to do that. At the moment, I'm just leaving it as is, but, like, I don't know. We're here, we're now, that's what matters. Boo, yay! You know, we're getting it done, we're getting progress. In my district, my Colossus commercial area of Canal the place I left off at. There are cafes and restaurants as well as a large art gallery and clock tower. Crosswalks. The crosswalks in Canine Ward detect pedestrian and stop traffic for them. As such, it's very uncommon to see people waiting for the signal to change. Forensic Forte. I think I've already talked about it. Nun's stockings. All red, nun's red stockings. 10 year high. Too cold and seeks warmth. I haven't met the nun yet. I am like, again, like paranoid and missing shit. I want to be able to see stuff, but I know that I'm probably not going to be able to get everything. And there's no point in me trying to be too upset about it. This is not going to be a thing. Hello.
Wow!
The dinosaur fossil. It's so cool.
I get it.
We should extract its DNA and recreate it.
Even if you could, you need to stop and ask if we should. Better not. There's that fucking meme. They were so obsessed with whether they could, they never thought about whether they should. Don't art gallery's been closed ever since the incident.
Hmm?
What kind of incident was it? I don't really know myself. I wonder why it's still closed.
Dinosaurs are big.
Apparently closed, huh? I guess it's their day off.
Maybe they looked up because the Phantom Thief's coming. We gotta catch him.
Now it really is fucking Persona. Even if that is the reason, you can't just go in there without permission. Fucking Phantom Thieves. It really is Persona. Unabashedly. What should I do if something happened to my baby? You're fortunate, privileged enough to have a baby. I'm sure she's fine. But probably.
Oh. Looks like they have a problem, Master. What do you want to do?
Ignore it!
Yeah.
I can't just ignore them. Hear what they have to say. Excuse me, is something wrong? Our child suddenly vanished.
That's it. A lost kid. Boring.
Our little girl was spirited away. I just know it. Little Ghibli and Persona?
Hmm?
Spirited away. They appreciate Ghibli, clearly.
Ugh, that's an interesting combination of words.
Yeah, especially when you keep referencing Ghibli. This being spirited away mean? It means that you love Ghibli. Lately, there's been a rumor spreading through Kamisaki district. Children are just suddenly disappearing. Even though you never let them out of your sight, gone in an instant, spirited away. Seems that none of the other kids have been spirited away for time. Oh, please let her be safe. Again. This is garbage. How are they gone in an instant if you never let them out your sight? And they just evaporate to the ether? Or is it that you look away and look back? Say what it is. People love to lie. Where did you last see her? It was in Kawasaki district. We were shopping together. Oh, I'm so worried. Has something happened to her? I have other things I need to be doing, but...
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I do want to help, but I've got things to do. I don't want to help. That's the problem. Of course. Don't worry. Thank you anyway. But I do want the quest, and I do want the progression. I just wanted to do that. Don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find her. You two wait here. You will? Thank you so much. This is a photo of our girl. She's wearing the same clothes today. This might help you recognize her. Begging you, please find our baby. I'm begging you. I don't necessarily want to go down the rabbit hole. But, I'm the one who should be begging.
Could that thing over there be the clock tower?
No doubt about it. Let's take a look, Master.
The cafe, huh? I wonder if I often came to places like this before I lost my memory.
Oh, Master hang out in cafes. I don't see it.
I mean, maybe. We'll search and trace.
Ooh, hello.
Did I see something? Eyes deceive me? It's right there. And then it's not. So fucking weird. Why does that look like that? If I go over here, you can very clearly make out there's a blue thing right there, right? What the hell is going on? It's not relevant to like Shinigami. It's very clearly a blue flame. There. Underneath that table. Yeah. And then I go outside, try and pick it up, and it's gone. I don't know if I'm looking at a reflection and it should be over here instead. But like when I'm in here, I'm constantly looking for like bright lights, like pick up statue stuff. That thing looks like something you can pick up, you can interact with. You see that egg there or whatever it is? The blue egg underneath the table? Egg looking, flame looking thing? That looks very much like it's on any of the other tables. And then you go over here and it disappears. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I looking at then? Why am I, when I'm inside that looks like that, and then when I come out here it's not like this anymore? It's not a Shinigami thing, because Shige is moving around. That blue egg is very evident there. Right, look at that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go pick that up. It's gonna be one of the, you know, things. Memory things. And then it ends up not being that because it disappears when I leave this planet. It's so strange. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what that blue egg is. Go down here. Where's he? Tell me before I move. What is there? I don't know what that is. Really? Wait. Let me just push.
I can smell the mystery coming out of it.
I can smell this. Oh. I'll be able to find all that.
Hello?
Cold memories of Fubuki. Fubuki. Alright. Everywhere leads somewhere else, right? Each one of these isn't like a dead end. The ability to move the celebrity. Oh! Seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It's raining 24/7. One of the places of red.
Say,
The way it's decorated makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic, just completely artificial.
Or like a tanning bed.
I'm not sure I follow that. Well, then you should. Then you'll catch my stream. This is where we came from? This is a nice city.
Do you know if there's a clock tower nearby?
Yeah, some of that.
The clock tower? We'll just go straight down this path. You can't miss it.
Why can't I? I'm allowed to miss what I want, damn it! Alright.
There's been an incident there, so you should probably stay away from it for now.
Thank you.
Allow me to miss anything I want to miss, okay? Jeez, you're so rude. Memory cost. I think someone else found out how to run. What is this for? This magnifying glass. Can't do anything. A couple people I might not have actually.
Mom said I shouldn't go there because something bad happened. She said if I don't listen to her, the nail man will get me.
Where did she say to avoid?
The clock tower, down this path. Up ahead.
Okay.
I know we wanted to check this church for our wedding, but can we really afford it here?
Any place is fine, as long as we have a ceremony.
No, that's where.
I don't care where it is, or who I'm marrying.
What the fuck? Very strange. I don't care who I'm marrying, it's just a fun day out.
Take a look at this state-of-the-art Dronebrella. I got this new Amaterasu Corporation tech before anyone else. What's with the blank look? Don't you understand the value of this Dronebrella? Now that I've had a look at you, you don't dress appropriately to be from Ginma District. As you can see, we sell elegant and
This
high-end
Ace?
products here. You're better off at Kamasaki District.
We'll go in. See what is what. Clock tower. Giant clock tower looming over Gimmer District. There are clocks set in all four sides, so the time of day can be seen from anywhere. Man 2. Man 3. And 4. Never. Hello.
There's a big clock tower nearby. That's where my friends and I usually play. But something happened, and the Peacekeepers ran us off. Ugh, I'm so bored. I think I should try being more ego-conscious.
I'm sure.
Maybe you should try being more ego-conscious? Ego-conscious.
Want me to be more libido-conscious?
Huh?
That's not what I said. Yeah, you said ego instead of eco.
Look at all those rubberneckers.
Hey, I heard the nail man got caught. What? The serial killer?
He kills cereals?
Serial
Poor
killer.
cereals.
So, what's this nail man guy like?
Not Cookie
Is
Crunch.
his face covered with nails?
He's not called nail man because he's covered in them, idiot. Didn't you hear about the nails all over the crime scenes?
Nails all over the crime scenes?
So it was another locked room mystery, right?
I love you,
that's what I heard.
Shinigami. You're so cute.
I'm hearing lots of exciting phrases, one after another. I just might start drooling.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Master, let's hurry and check it out.
We can't.
Though I
It's
actually
already
don't mind you
sealed
doing
off by
that
the Peacekeepers.
at the expense of people who
I
hate it.
can't wait any longer.
Hey!
They'll give you a chance. Because fuck that!
Good morning.
Who are you?
Did something happen here?
The place is off limits to outsiders. Get lost.
Sorry.
The Shinigami hate
Why are
is
you
really
so quick to
uncalled
back
for
down?
and gets real
So
old
pathetic.
real quick.
I know, but take a look around. There's no way I can get any closer.
Certainly been frustrating me and
Don't tell me to push my way
wanting
through
to
the
watch
Peacekeepers.
content about
I don't
this
want
game.
them setting their sights on me. Besides, the murderer has already been caught. There's no point in me getting involved.
And you call yourself a detective? A detective will always crave more info about the crime. It's a locked room mystery. You should be crapping your pants with excitement right now.
That's a phrase.
No, I shouldn't.
She's a lot better than
Besides,
Iba.
I'm not even a proper detective.
Iba is insolent,
Master,
rude,
Don't
judgmental,
tell me you're worried
hypocritical.
about being a trainee.
Just a generally vile and, you know,
It's more
ally to
like...
have around. Gets involved
just
and,
don't
and
get it.
makes
Why am I
obnoxious
even trying
comments
to become
about
a detective?
Darte's everyday life.
I mean, will I
He's
ever
awful.
regain my memories?
Is intolerable. Is
Without them?
unbearable.
I don't know how to feel
hate
about
her.
working at the Nocturnal
Because she's
Detective
rude
Agency.
and she's nosy and
Master,
she's
what's
Oh,
important
well, I'm
isn't
in your eyes,
past,
so I should
it's
tell
your
you
future.
everything about your life, and I should, you know,
I mean,
rule over
you're
you.
the reason this
not
happened to me
doing
in the
that.
first place, Shinigami.
Well, if you're so
The most
fixated on the
pretentious,
past,
obnoxious,
why don't you follow in the
annoying
footsteps of your
sidekick
past
that has
self?
been in the fucking video games either.
What do you mean?
I love Tama, I love this girl
To
much
become a
more.
detective is a trainee.
Give me these much more. They're
If you aim
cute,
for
they're
the same
sweet, they're
destination,
endearing.
all paths
They're not
will
a rude,
eventually lead to
insolent
one
bitch.
place.
Either.
Which means that one day, you should understand how your past self felt.
I get the feeling you're just saying
But
this so I'll do what you want me to.
Don't get me wrong, it's not lost on me
Besides,
My
how
view
am
is
I
not
supposed
shared
to
with
try to
a
become
whole
a
bunch
detective?
of people who can't fucking see.
Through investigating cases, obviously. So, let's scope out that clock tower. How about it, future detective?
Yeah, you're just trying to make me do whatever you want. Oh, fine. For now, I'll ask around about what happened. Maybe this case has something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Yeah, there is that, which is what you're looking for.
Miss Tearful!
And even though that's what she wants, that is still valid. They are supposed to look for the Kanai secret. There are plenty of ways to do that. Not all of them require satiating her bloodlust, but doing both isn't a bad thing. It is certainly something we can do for it. We're back from that place?
Pardon me, but it seems like something happened at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I saw the Peacekeepers take away the culprit.
Huh? You saw who it was?
They apprehended a man wandering around the clock tower. He had a lot of
I
weapons
feel so
on
sorry
him.
for Spike Chunsoft. There's some people who have
Among
aptly
them
said
was a
there was
hammer,
no,
so he's the culprit
literally
for sure.
nothing on it in the last Nintendo
After
Direct,
all,
which I
they
personally
say the
found to be
nail man
incredibly
always carries a hammer and nails
I did not
wherever
like
he
the last Nintendo
goes.
Direct at all.
He was wandering around the clock tower while carrying a hammer.
And the last Nintendo Direct to me was DLC and old reprisal extravaganza, and really not much more than that. I'm tired of walking.
Come on.
I'm tired of walking too. Let's have an afternoon tea at a cafe.
But you're floating. So yeah, there was very little hype for this game. Very sad. The game deserves more love. Even though I haven't played it yet, just the hype for it should have been more. For the password for Danganronpa, there's nowhere near as much hype. Typical, I'd say. How I often see people praising and loving and lording over the most mundane, boring old shit and not appreciating the gems out there. That's honestly, you know, Final Fantasy 16 gets so much fucking love and respect. It's fucking Press Square, somebody I mean, it's just, you know, how many series get 16 plus iterations? You give it to that garbage? I mean, you have 16 Danganronpa type games, including this one. We have 16 Etrian Odysseys. I think we have 16 things that are actually fucking worth it.
There seems to have been some sort of incident at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh my, really? Such troubled times we live in. It's that man again, right? I've heard there were numerous cases.
This woman sounds a lot like
You mean
Neon
the
Red to me.
mailman?
That's the one! There was a commotion not too long ago. Where did it happen again? The museum or the art gallery? In any case, I'm glad he's been caught.
I don't know if it's the same
I've
voice
heard
actress.
there were
It's the
no
one who
clues
voiced
at the
Neon
crime
Red,
scene
but that's what
because
I
they
get.
all occurred in locked rooms with no way in or out. Phew, I'm so relieved. By the way, who are you? You've got some nerve talking to me as if you know me.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nailman was caught.
Really? That's big news. I better tell everyone.
Everyone?
So, who is this Nailman?
You really have to go that far?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. He's the mysterious Nailman, Conai Ward's most
He's the
famous
nail
survivor.
man. His milk is
Legend?
delicious.
Sorry, haven't heard of it.
Oh? You should count yourself lucky then. Have you ever felt the urge to kill someone while going through your day? The Nailman can make that wish come true. All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman.
Why does this guy know
who
this
will
much?
kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
Scary. I can't handle horror stories.
No.
But that's just an urban legend, right?
Well, the nail man certainly isn't.
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nailman is real. Now, he's been caught. What kind of person would want to copy the Nailman? He must have a screw loose or something.
A killer from an urban legend. How creepy.
Look, Master. All the hairs on my body are standing on end.
But you don't have any hair.
I guess that's all the
There are
info
other
you can
folks,
extract from these snooty people.
Still, I think I get the gist of it.
Snooty people. We're the ones.
These Nailman cases are based off an urban legend. They started 6 months ago. A similar case happened at the clock tower today, but a
That's
suspect
quite a
was
sea
apprehended.
change from her initial opinion of it.
That's about
She
it.
dissed
There's
the
nothing
poor
else for
people.
me to know.
Wait, what about those cases? They all happened in locked rooms, right?
I do think
I
Tama
haven't
is
seen any locked room
mentioned.
mysteries
There are a
yet.
couple of reasons.
Give it to me! I want it now!
The drooling and also the
I doubt we can see the scene
attack
of the
on poor
crime.
people when they first
Let's
enter
just
the
head
room.
back.
Come on, just a
Not so
peek.
long. But
Let's
I
check
still
out the
really
clock
like it.
tower one last time.
Much better than I. Much better.
Just one look, okay?
Much more
You're
reasonable.
the best detective! The president of our
Cute.
company, no
Praiseworthy.
abomination!
Kind. Either. Pretentious stuck-up bitch. Who's always hating on every single thing Dante has done. Like she's somehow fucking perfect and a disgrace or something. She's vile. I hate her. I also really didn't like Mizuki, but she developed in the second one. J. Collins' Apron. I was about to read that. Oh, you looked at
I'm...
I think I should try being more Ikukan.
that. Oh, really?
I'm sure.
Now we're back here and we can probably explore properly here. Never mind.
Something's up.
Excuse me.
What the?
you okay? Can you stand up? Come on, let's go.
So is the whole Nailman thing some sort of like... I see something in the background.
Of justice.
What do I do?
He is again.
Here without a plan?
I couldn't help it.
I want to get that goodie that's out in the background.
What are you thinking? You just doomed yourself.
You're under arrest by the Peacekeepers. If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against
Time to
you.
do cuties now.
Listen, you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Wait, please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down. Any other action will be seen as resistance.
Yep.
A coin?
Allura!
Thank you, Philip. You're very capable.
Thank you, Allura.
A reckless sense of justice isn't even worth a single coin. This could have cost your life. Remember that.
Right. Sorry.
That's some impressive athleticism. Unlike you, Master.
Hey, are you okay?
Please, my dad needs help. Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
Huh? Get your dad back? What do you mean?
My dad was arrested by peacekeepers for what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit.
Wait, that's your dad?
But he was here to repair the clock tower. He has nothing to do with what happened.
If this is a woman voicing this kid,
So,
she did a
your
really
dad is innocent, but he's being framed as the mailman?
It's very difficult to
My
sense.
dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to. So please, please, get my dad back from them.
Yeah, it's very well done.
So you want us to prove your father's innocence? Is that
You know when
an
I talk
assignment?
about how, I like
Assignment?
people to have voices that actually convey.
Yes. I figured you could do it since you took
Make
them
the
down
character
so
believable.
easily.
How much do you have ready?
This is them.
Huh? You mean money?
I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible. However, if you want my help, you will need to prove your resolve.
I don't have any money. All I can offer is this. My dad and I played catch together all the time. It's my most prized possession.
Hey!
Out of the question.
Allura, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I? The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table. If they cannot offer a fitting amount of money to prove their resolve, to me, they might as well not even exist.
Big talk for someone who's all about the money. What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid? I'm a duck god though, so I sure ain't one to talk.
No, you are. But you're grounded.
Oh, did he not?
Just because you're a death god does not mean that your words are not valid, you know?
The sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so,
I can't believe it keeps
you should
going
take on
on.
the job.
You know, after the fucking thing crashes and still the game continues?
Oh, did he not offer enough? The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Yes, you should, Kema. Because you've seen how much Halara values in you. And if you get yourself stuck, she'll come and save you.
Huh? Me?
Or perhaps you're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
You work for a penny, for free if it's us in trouble.
Preliminary estimates mark it at around 5 million Xian.
Xian? Is that currency? How much is that?
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even though I'm amazing, I can't create human money out of thin air.
I'll be at the cafe nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind. You will need my help eventually.
Yeah, and when I do, you'll be there for it. Because that's
Call
what
on
you
a
do.
detective named
You're just like the other
Nightmare.
Mizuki in AI Nirvana.
Huh. So,
If I'm in trouble,
what'll
you're
you
gonna
do,
come
Master?
along. Is that what just happened?
Well, I have to do this myself.
What? You sure you can handle it? Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked room mysteries.
Hey, leave your dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope. He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
Wait, are you confident or not?
He's trying! He's more than Halara did.
Please save my dad! Looks like my master made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. With the Peacekeepers gone, now's our chance to strike.
Hey, wait. Before that...
Wow, it's the Clock Tower murder report. This is a
The molecule
great find.
FOL?
Just as I thought. The details of the case are on here.
Oaktown murder case report to crime scene.
The body was found around 7 a.m. And it's a little past 8 a.m. right now.
Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, clock tower storage. At least it has the transcript in it. Shows this. See how important the transcript is? Transcript saves everything. Even if we have the stupid switch bullshit with the controller always going to sleep. Even if we have this where the auto prevented me from reading it. Because I have a transcript, it's all fine. But without a transcript, all of that is lost. Transcripts are so important. Especially if you care about any form of story in your game. What the fuck? Why? What the hell? Why? It's saying something went wrong. I keep trying to do something. It says something. Why is something going wrong? I'm gonna refresh my page. See. Something went wrong. Try running that quick action again later. Fuck you. How am I supposed to make this happen now? I tried both versions of it and it wouldn't let me. No, it won't let me. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, whatever. Transcripts are incredibly important. Here's another example.
Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, Clock Tower storage, 3rd floor. Victim female, age 20 to 30. Identity yet to be confirmed. Estimated time of death unknown. Time of discovery is approximately 7 a.m. Body was found around 7 a.m. It's a little past 8 a.m. right?
The body was found around 7 a.m. and it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master,
Somebody.
there's more to that report, right?
Somebody's dead. First on scene, clergy member.
Suspicious person?
Yeah. But I can't just know when to turn off the auto, and it doesn't let me turn off the auto when you get to that page, by the way. I have to turn off the auto preemptively. First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There's a report of a suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the murder is suspected of being related to the Nailman killing.
Person behind the church? But the area behind the church is...
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill.
Align with this?
Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it.
Don't tell me this
and
man
leave it in
is the
forest
fucking
behind the church.
The real
This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's where the forest to summon the Nailman is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
Note, the door was locked from...
There we go!
God. Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. Like, what they should be doing is allowing me to have automatically turn off for these parts, and I press the button again. Whatever. Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. And I can't read it other than the transcript. The only door was shuttered. Also locked from. I don't know what shuttered even means. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman.
Locked room mystery time! Yay! Styrofoam!
I don't know why you're so excited.
That's what you know.
Does the Nailman turn his crime scenes into
She's
locked
helpful.
rooms like this every time?
He has a sniffer's nose to find
Phantom
crime.
vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes me drool.
Suspect. Apprehended a suspicious individual near the clock tower. Suspect was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name J. Colon. Name age 48. Occupation unknown. Suspect claims he was repairing the clock. No witnesses are alibi. You know how I was able to read the other message, the other like document, the one that he had when he was still in the Lost and Found, the letter that or recruitment, that he application to be the part of the WDO or whatever. It was in English that I could read. Do you think there are Japanese people that can like make that shit out? It's interesting. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock. No witnesses around. The Peacekeeper's current investigation suspects him to be the Nailman. Communicate only the information found in the report to the media. Excellent. Anyway, just completely controlling what the media says in the just like the BBC, I guess.
A report concerning the Clock Tower murder case. It's Clock Tower murder case report.
The Peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the mailman. You gotta search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You're wrong. No.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up.
That's what warming up is.
Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower.
Yeah, let's hurry. Before the Peacekeepers wake up. You should go hide someplace safe. I'll be right back once I check inside.
How do I know where you've hid?
Alright.
Now off to the clock tower we go!
I really like whoever voiced this door. Did a great job.
Please!
Help my dad!
Yeah.
Right. I'll have to check the crime scene to prove he's innocent. Make someplace safe. Okay, please be careful, mister!
It's completely perfectly soggy!
This fence is completely rusted. There's a block on it. No one's even-
Say!
Why not just go Gran? Kick it down.
I definitely can't do that. Ah! What did it say?
Say!
It's the point note at hand. Written it down.
Getting cold feet, monster. You said you'd handle things, but you're running away.
I'm not. We're just checking the surroundings. Exactly.
That's cool, I guess. Now let's get investigating.
No choice now. We're in for it. Clock tower. Giant clock tower aluminum in the district. Yeah, Our first room. Why are there symbols on my map over here and I can't?
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go! Yep, yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat. You can do it, Master!
That's a weird fucking cutscene for literally no reason.
I see a suspicious door.
What the fuck? I'll interact with this. What, do you see the symbol over here? What the heck? Let me interact with this. The red triangle and all of this. What the hell? How can I interact with any of that? Because when I go up here, it's gone.
The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
Oh my god!
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
Danganronpa.
What is this?
This is very much like
that a
Unji
real
Tanaka
corpse?
situation.
It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together.
That's all that is.
As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
I don't even know who they fucking are.
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
What do you think of a human being, yeah?
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation. Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly.
Yeah.
It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
You know about the mystery labyrinth.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. What place is suspicious?
Inspect an investigation marker to gather information and solve the case. New solution keys can be acquired by advancing the investigation.
I would have liked to check the other thing that was outside first.
What else is there to check?
And there was a thing over there.
This is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked.
Why was the
from
girl here
inside when
anyway?
the body was discovered.
A body's
That
been
must mean
discovered.
the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted.
Yeah, but that's after. Or place.
This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Maybe this wasn't the area, the route that they went in.
Hey,
They went somewhere
why
else.
is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
Your key. The door in the clock tower was locked. So you think because it was the only way to do it is inside, therefore it was the murderer that did that?
I see. What's up?
Why are you staring at a wooden box?
You know,
I thought there might be a clue related to the case.
It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right?
Yeah, but what happened to investigate every single possibility? Right, let's look somewhere else. You were saying I had cold feet. I'm just trying to do a thorough job.
there are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nailman. Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff. This part seems important. Maybe.
How they got in? This place is the door.
So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on.
Was it added by the criminal to prevent anyone from, investigating?
The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
No, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered, also locked from the inside. Also, there are no other entrances. A completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery.
Yeah, but that's after the crime.
So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it.
Is there a bloodstain on that latch too?
Alright, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted.
Maybe they're left alone. Well, clearly not if they can be unlocked.
It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here.
Abseiling?
Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there.
What about abseiling to the top? Flat wall.
You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here. It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here.
So did they or didn't they? It's like, oh, there's a latch. It's been shut for some time. It's only locked from the inside, but there's a latch. Here it is. You unlock it. It's like, this door, there's no way it could go through, but we did. It's like, which is it?
What's that sound?
Everyone looks what's going down.
Oh, it's locked again.
Yeah, so it was from the window. Even though he's like, oh, there's nothing suspicious, and there's no way you could go down from it, which is why I suggested abseiling upwards to the top. Like having something on the roof down with a rope and abseiling up. That one. Because this is an automatic way to be able to lock it from the inside, even though you made the outside.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You
It's
want to
fun.
be friends with them?
Why? You want to be friends with every toy you play with?
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down.
I don't know why now we'll go down. It go down.
I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up. But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
This is obviously very important.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters. I'll make them a solution key for you, just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
The shutters stop when they raise completely. I don't know what that part's about. They lock automatically when they're completely locked. They could be locked from the outside, even though from the inside.
There's something under the window.
What's that? Did you find something interesting?
The height of the doll is a perfect size for half the window.
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
Now, this is damp from a lot more higher, heavier source than just a few spots of rain that you wouldn't be able to, identify.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls.
Mm.
No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too?
So these dolls are all part of a contraption. The dolls are just covering, deflecting from what their real purpose is.
These two are lined up and nailed together. What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
I'm not entirely sure. It's probably got something to do with being able to control the window from opening and shutting.
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
Well then, give me the fucking snapshot. There are scuff marks on the nails driven into the doll. Octa, 2 doors, 1 cut. Beneath window. 2 doors, 1 window.
Yep, it's a corpse.
I guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
Yeah, that's what we're feeling.
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll. I don't know who
Looks
this
more like
woman
a doll.
is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn.
Is it the same rope? The golden rope that made an imprint on the nail? And so like her body was dragged over to here with like I feel almost like someone from outside used a pulley system with the rope and dragged her corpse inside and left the corpse inside. But actually she was killed elsewhere. Like outside. And the whole thing was done outside.
The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation?
Awesome.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out.
Is there in on it?
They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
Yes. That's...
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge.
Victim's cause of death was likely strangulation, but the Peacekeeper's report did not mention it. Not terrible.
That should be enough.
I mean, that's all the investigating I can do.
And that's a wrap!
An investigation can be ended once you're finished examining everything. Examining everything.
Examining? What is that?
You're free to stop whenever.
I would like to leave.
What else is there to check?
Whatever was over there.
That should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is... a locked room mystery! It's an impossible crime! The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. It's a locked room mystery! So cute!
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
Can I investigate the thing outside? I didn't know you were gonna, you know, wrap me into this.
Speaking of which, what's this ladder over here?
Should we take a look?
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it.
You sure?
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock.
Is his dad the actual nailman?
Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Because it would be quite, you know, cruel in a typical way for us to be the reason why this poor kid's father dies if the poor kid's father is actually a criminal and therefore we kill him by solving the mystery. And it's on our conscience. Killed this son's dad. That's
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
At least we explored that. Now know what's about it. There's no more symbols saying that we can examine it. I also really don't like that. Long-beloved landmark among local residents, many of whom are strongly attached to it. Yes, with nails. They're literally attached to it. It's like this woman.
Oh, it's you.
I thought we told you to hide.
Over here!
Not hiding.
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something?
Over here!
Over here. Oh, you
How
found a
far
way
does
through.
this go?
Over here!
Shut up.
Are you keeping up, Master?
Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Obtain memory shard amethyst. All memories from Lara. Over there.
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building,
Abseiling?
and I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
Yeah, it was abseiling. It was going down. You said they wouldn't be able to go down. He looked down from inside the window outside and said there's nothing suspicious. It's like, then don't tell me there's nothing suspicious, and there clearly is something suspicious. Don't fucking lie to me. You know? You're allowed to hide things, but you shouldn't just flat out fucking lie to your player. I did say abseiling, but if not down, then up. But no, it is down.
What? The culprit?
And then was able to switch off the, or even like, you know, drag with the pulley system the bunny upward and into the room.
I'm not sure. Let's check.
No, that's probably the victim.
There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall.
Do they match the victim?
But it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers.
What was the woman wearing?
They could be loafers.
I want a loafer.
But the footprints seem strange.
Their shoes hung up.
Oh? What's strange
Dragged
about
with
them?
the golden rope into the flat.
dumped in there with the pulley system, and then the same pulley system shot them. So effectively, once the trap is set, there's no need for the killer to ever go inside.
Look, the footprints are facing the wall.
What does that mean? Pointing towards the wall or away from the wall? Looks like pointing towards.
This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now? First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
And they end right under that window.
So abseiled outside, downward. That's what that's saying. It's that he descended that way. So he was in. The murderer was inside, and he used the rope to abseil.
Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
He was able to shut the window with the mechanism.
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this.
I mean, it's all hypothesis. Ideas. I don't have any way to prove anything. Yeah, I have an idea of how it happened. Or what happened. Yeah. But this means that the murderer wasn't. And the strangulation is close contact. Hard to strangulate unless you have them hanging by a noose.
At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a sad? Is that his father is? I don't know. As I said, wouldn't that be cruel? It's like, I'm sure your father's safe, definitely. Unless we kill him by doing the murder lab, Mr. Lambert.
Hey, what kind of
Then we
shoes
have
does your
to
dad
either
usually
tell him
wear?
the truth that we killed his father.
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Oh wait, I think I know who voiced this. Because I've heard her talk. What's her name? Ryan Bailey. Yeah, Ryan Bailey's really good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Ryan Bailey. Yeah. She's very talented. She's very good at voices.
Does he ever wear loafers?
She's also an incredibly accomplished actress. Like, she's done a lot of Disney work apparently, according to Sean Chiplock. I got that information. It doesn't surprise me. Ryan Bailey is very talented.
Sometimes, but not usually.
Yeah.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
There were suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grassy area behind the clock tower. With suspicious footprints.
Do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry.
You know,
I'll find a way.
The girl in Sonic Frontier. blonde-haired girl, the so-called daughter of Eggman. Fine, baby.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
Sorry. Yeah, this is all saying that the dad is a criminal and that will kill him.
His job is
But
to
then again,
repair
it may be
clocks?
true.
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them.
He knows the layout
Watches
of a
and
clock
wall
tower
clocks,
pretty
too.
well, so he would do well at being able to do a murder in a place like that. He knows a bit of a murder.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Maybe he's being set up. But it does make a lot of sense for him to choose this place that he knows better than anyone else. Who else would want to choose this place as the crime scene than someone who knows about it intrinsically? But obviously, anything that is, you know, makes sense could also be duped and used as a cover-up. But that's like anything and everything. How do you discern between what really is something that is convenient to make?
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it.
Urgent request. Whoever sent in the request is likely to be the real killer. He could incriminate. Or they, her, whoever it is, could incriminate.
The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it.
They got the ability to incriminate your father by making him come here.
My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower, but he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights.
So it wouldn't be ideal for him to do. But he's almost certainly not. Okay. And he wouldn't be able to abseil down comfortably like that if he has a fear of heights. He wouldn't set the way. Okay.
He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking
But
outside,
he's capable of doing
so
it.
It sounds serious.
So it's still... But he is capable, though. Which means he's capable of the murder. But maybe he, you know... Again, this is... How much can we go from... It makes sense that he wouldn't want to do it here because of his fear and his trouble with it. But also... He overcomes his fear, and he's capable of doing it. Well, if he overcomes his fear, he's possibly able to overcome his fear of killing someone too, and do that as well. So again, it's that divide. Like, it makes sense either way.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training.
Really?
You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
Nice. According to the watchmaker's son, his father was afraid of heights. Yes,
Hmm? I hear noise outside.
They're awake. Run.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
No, that's not.
If all the
Gonna
peacekeepers wake
fucking-
up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
What else is it gonna bloody be? This fence is completely rusted. A locker. Doesn't seem. I was hoping to come from the other way.
Why don't I just go, run, kick it down?
I definitely can't do that. Because I'm a pussy. Because I wouldn't want to break them. Do you really want to do this?
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows. You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Not working.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely. It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy. To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
What place doesn't do that? That's most of the world.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma District. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
What a brat. I think I can talk to him again now.
Any further in the Peacekeepers want to get back, Master, back.
Sorry.
And that also would be the end if you didn't get the, you know, the doll or whatever. Strongly attached to it. The owner of the mansion made a sizable amount of money through real estate deals. The man arranged around the age of 30, an endless sea of real estate. This works at least once every hour. Each island is a preferred brand.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
What are you gonna tell him? Father's gonna die?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? You can't investigate the clock tower with the Peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the Mystery Labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
How many is enough?
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
You said that.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else.
What?
What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Alara Nightmare.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million Yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
Do you even have a choice? There's a mystery in the Kamasaki district. Yeah. So what is with the green exclamation?
Alara, please, help me!
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
Whoa.
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Lovely.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
I was asking.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you, I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
Huh?
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin. Got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment
Why
I
are you
receive.
part of the fucking mystery
That is
shit?
my pride as
Why
a
are you even
detective.
part of that? Goddamn.
I will be your eyes and limbs.
The submarine and all that.
and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Okay.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
You've been dealt a bad
All right.
hand.
Thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either.
Right. He hasn't had money
Talk about a
before.
triple threat.
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold.
Okay.
All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Skull.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Then why do you have to pay a price for it
Detective
then?
must always prioritize
Like,
solving a case.
If you believe this
Emotions
mantra,
must be
then why do
discarded
you
to reach a
charge
perfect
people money
solution
and cash
through a
and
perfect deduction.
refuse helping people?
That's the WDOs.
Yeah, exactly.
free
If
to
you're part
think
of
of
that,
those who
how does
wish.
the rest of it add up?
However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point
Like,
in
you
continuing
probably
as a
don't even
detective.
think the
Do you
big secret or
understand?
whatever number one wants you to do
Yes.
is worth your time either. You want to be paid for that?
Continuing as a detective.
It doesn't add up.
I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the
We
piano.
have fucking the other one too, the green-haired dude with the
Vivia?
breeding.
I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Lazy.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering... Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
What?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
Peculiar
If you're ready,
direction.
we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you?
This is really, really.
Now we will
random.
investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's
So you were always going to
amazing.
join. So therefore you were always going to join.
With my logic.
If you already
anything
started,
is
you were always going
possible.
to accept. Your logic doesn't make any
But before
fucking
we head to
sense.
past
You
crime
demand
scenes,
payment, but then you were
Nailman
part of the
urban legend
WDO.
requires
Like, what the
more
fuck?
research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Oh, Lara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
We're past the next
Very
meeting.
well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Master, you already
mist.
passed it!
It's a different guy. Ginma district sure is beautiful, isn't it? The exact opposite of Kamasaki next door. Window shopping is fun and all, but make sure you stop by a cafe. I would also recommend the art gallery, but unfortunately it's closed right now.
I see.
So?
Thank you.
He's just like one of those villagers that stands by the entrance and happens to provide info.
Yeah, which only happens in video games. I guess. I don't know what my green exclamation marks was. Perhaps because of the daily rainfall, some people kind of don't mind getting. 390, a meat bun shop in Kamasaki district. Relatively new compared to the other shop. Struggling to attract new customers, whose cheese and meat buns are most popular, costing 250 Shian a piece. Wah.
You better hurry!
The woman that was upset that we talked to her. seen this child?
Never seen her. Was she spirited away too?
Well,
You've heard of this before. Does being spirited away happen that often?
I don't know about that, but I've seen lots of folks get hysterical because their kid out and vanished. They say it's a ghost that appears out of nowhere and kidnaps the kid.
A ghost?
Don't lump me together with some ghost.
I'm like, I believe the ghost in the first place. I bet I'm Amaterasu.
Amaterasu?
Yeah, they're probably using the kids for some kind of experiment, you know? I wouldn't be too surprised if Amaterasu was behind it all.
maybe.
Is Amaterasu really doing something that terrible?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your help. Please let me know if you see the child.
Come on, Master! Do you have no sense of direction?
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Have you seen this child around here?
Never seen her.
I see.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he knows anything. I saw someone else.
Oh, what do I do? How can this happen?
What's the matter?
Please, son, help me. I don't know what to do. Your luck is as bad as ever.
For now.
Anyway, let's just see what she has to say.
Someone stole my purse. Tried talking to the peacekeepers, but they wouldn't even leave me out. Could you please help me find the person who snatched my purse?
Aww.
Boy, those peacekeepers really are useless.
Say,
What you gonna do? You gonna help her?
That's the person, actually.
Yes.
No problem. Let me help.
Really? Thank you so much. But we can't leave this to a mere trainee. You better follow my lead on this one.
As self-centered at all.
No, I don't agree with that comment at all.
Can you tell me what the person actually looks like?
Well, he was wearing a navy blue jacket, glasses, and white pants. And also he had on a white mask.
Thank you very much.
Got it. Thank you.
I'm counting on you.
That's the snatcher.
Excuse me, have you seen this child around here?
Let's see. I feel like I saw it in the underground passage not too long ago.
Yes.
Really?
I don't remember it clearly, but I think it was a kid wearing the same clothes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'll go take a look.
Be careful if you're going down there. The peacekeepers are sometimes on patrol. You get caught and sent to a detention facility, you're probably not coming back.
what?
Wow, how extreme.
All right.
Got it. Well, I'll be careful.
Master!
The underground passage. Let's go check it out right away, Master.
Yeah.
Right. If we don't hurry, the kid might not be there anymore. It's a place where the kid was seen.
It feels like a ghost could pop out any second. Like me, I'm spooked.
For now.
Anyway, let's take a look around.
Oh,
Is that the munchkin we're looking for?
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's go check.
Is this just bait?
You alright?
This looks like a bait.
Master, be careful.
Huh?
Huh? So, you're the one who kidnapped the kid. Worst. The worst.
Master!
I have a bad feeling about this guy, Master. Is he even human?
This city is the worst. All because of Amaterasu Corporation. If not for them. Huh? What are you saying? I feel sorry. All the children living in the city. City cursed by Amaterasu. That's why I chose to save them. Save the children.
This guy really isn't human. It's the memory of a man who died miserably. I'm saying he's a ghost and an evil one at that. We gotta get out of here.
I won't let you.
Tim!
I can't move.
Master! Master!
Oh, let my master go, you creep!
Choose. Child.
Huh?
He wants me to choose which one of us to save?
Come on!
Forget about the kid. You're much more important, Master.
Who do I save?
Come on!
You have a death wish?
No!
I'm with a deaf demon.
I don't plan on dying, but I can't sacrifice a child. I leave the children in care.
Huh?
Who are you, mister? Are we underground?
Your mom and dad asked me to come look for you. Let's head back to them together, okay?
Okay.
Detective deed and identification card. These are granted by the World Detective Organization. Many products are in development, some which cannot be made public. G.A. Colin's apron. Work apron made by camera manufacturer White Cross. The pockets are durable
Wow. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you? Can you help me know where some of these Shinigami collectibles are?
No.
I'm just glad your child's safe. Well, if you excuse me. Of course. Come now. Say thank you.
Thanks, mister. See you later.
Say!
I'm glad that you and the kid are safe, but what was that ghost?
I'm sure.
And Betty used to really adore children. I don't think he ever planned to harm them.
But...
Then why all the kidnapping?
That's why.
Well, he meant it when he said he wanted to save them. Maybe he lost his own child to the city. That's why he was trying to take them away from here. That's what I think, anyway.
Quite sad.
Is this the purse snatcher?
I don't know.
No.
No, get me. I need things through. Blue jacket, glasses, white pants, white mark. Navy blue jacket.
Hmm?
You're the culprit.
You must be the purse snatcher. Damn, guess it's the end of the line.
Why?
I would steal someone's purse. I didn't want to. I had no choice. I got no money for food, no money for meat buns. I had to steal the purse and sell it. Those damn peacekeepers' fault. Not take the money inside.
Hmm?
Peacekeepers' fault? You're damn right. They extort us every chance they get and call it a security tax.
Right.
You know that gold tooth swag only cares about money.
Damn it. I won't let them catch me. This peacekeepers gonna never get a hold of me.
Whoa. They got away!
Ah, he's getting away, Buster!
Say.
You're not gonna chase him?
Sure.
We got the bag back, didn't we?
For now.
We should hurry back to the climb.
Come on!
That's it? Right when things are getting interesting? Is that my bag? You really got a bag for me?
Yes, but I'm afraid the culprit got away.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just happy to have my bag back. I really appreciate it.
No.
Right.
Hey, you look pretty gloomy for someone who just pulled off a successful job. What's up?
Oh.
Is it because you're upset you let a criminal get away?
I had caught him. I just have to hand him over to the peacekeeper. There's no telling what would happen then.
Come on!
He's get what he deserves. A detective letting a criminal go free is disgraceful.
Yeah, but I just can't do it.
Come on!
Master, you're such a coward.
I don't know. He's got moral reasons. Fortunately, you can't see. Wish. What the hell? Is there like a bigger map? It sure is. That's a peacekeeper. I'm not allowed to go here. Isn't actually that bad. This again? Really? I went back, I went in a circle? Fuck. I should head to the Descendants.
Not this way.
This way.
Master, you gotta hurry!
Master, you're gonna bation. Masturbation.
This place.
Looks like a variety store. There's some questionable bows lined up though.
Hey, look, there's a candy going.
Oh, no, we already read that. Is that Mama by any chance? First time it's time to get lost. I'm acclimated. Easy to get around quickly.
It's the Peacekeepers.
Oh,
Stay hidden.
Yeah, they're coming right toward us. I don't know if we can really stay hidden.
Oh, right. Chief. And that Peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking Peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... it makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
Your ship.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but... can't you give me more time?
Oh, so they're marching him out only to have that happen?
He's gone.
Why did they march him out then? It was really weird.
Chief Yako, are you all right?
Oh, Yuma. And Alara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
Oh, we know.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped
Blow
me
our
out.
cover? Are you stupid?
Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
Do you want to follow number one's
It's
procedure
exactly
or
as
not?
the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, busy is one way of putting it.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam?
You're the idiot
Look,
who wanted to
we've got
fucking do
3
this.
hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last
You're
detective
the one who wanted
agency
to
in
follow
town is
the
done
fucking
for.
Can I secret.
Would you rather
is
hand
all
us
part
over
of
to the Peacekeepers?
What do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that
Do you
either,
make up your mind,
if I'm
though?
being honest. Never mind. Forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
Keeps digging, right?
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally
Yeah, but the
planned.
Peacekeepers don't want
With
the real
enough
cop.
evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
Okay.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my
The whole
logic,
place is corrupt. The
anything
people who are
is
in charge are
possible.
corrupt. Why should they care to find
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two.
Add up.
You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Of course this happens again. I wasn't pressing the damn thing. Therefore...
You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
Yeah, and that phrase doesn't mean a fucking thing here.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Yay. Get the access. And does that mean we get to go through one of those dead ends that was blocked off?
It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky.
Sticky.
I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting
What
on
about
you.
the other ones? Where are the other two?
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
Where are the other two?
Seriously. I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
You have your own agenda, huh? Priest's eyes. Few people have seen the priest's eyes because he's always squinting. As a result, there's a rumor among clergy members that anyone sees his eyes will blessed or vanish. Lara's coin. Lara tax of 1 Xian coin, where land is carefully calculated for the date of retrieval.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time is short.
Let's hurry!
I'll give the time some stilts. Or maybe high heels. Any treasure can I award? Dark Forest is behind. Popular sports. Parkour is popular among young men of Kamasaki district. New problems have arisen, however.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there?
There's one now, cause you're here.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
There's probably a lot of things that are devoid of value.
Because
Doesn't mean you
prayer
hate
is
them, too.
obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that.
What if they
Depends on
can't
the
pay those
individual.
fucking detectives?
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
How would we
Is
convince
it
them
okay
of
to
that?
lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Honestly, she sounds a bit like my mother.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the
Just a
Peacekeepers a
little
bunch
bit.
of times. How many times do I gotta say
I don't mean her voice either. I mean like
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
heaven and hell don't exist.
Well, I don't mind. I have time to
Basically
talk.
here. I've heard her say things like, I'm not gonna quote her word for word, because I don't remember it being this is not my place.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
I mean, both my parents are
Our time is short.
PhD.
Why do you think
biologists.
we've gathered them here?
They're very much science.
Oh, yeah.
They're careful. Such
We have to question them, right?
things like
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? Guess Halara seems
There's the nun. They talk about the nun in the loading screen.
on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
Oh, thanks for that. That's very
But
helpful.
I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an...
You are...
The nun.
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
Yes, you
You've
talk
got
like a nun.
some
too.
nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Sorry.
Seems like a true nun to me.
My master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really.
In other words, it's totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing.
Nothing now,
I
it's
went a
gone.
little overboard while practicing an instrument.
What kind of instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
You don't mean for hand jobs.
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
How would you know?
I see.
Excuse me, you have an idea who the mailman might be?
Hell if I know! Maybe it's some hitman.
A hitman?
Huh?
Huh? You got a problem? Wanted me to take us up, Papa?
Sorry. Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nailed Man.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Well, the Mystery Labyrinth, yeah.
Well?
Do you have any information about the true identity of the mailman?
No.
I have no idea. I don't care to dwell on how a fellow citizen.
How troubling.
Perhaps it was in fact the work of a monster. Thank you. I'm gonna need to go pee. Be right back. Okay. Back to it.
He's got a vampire?
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the Nail Man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
I'm surprised you've done so much chasing and you're still
Sense with a
out of
body like
shape.
that.
I understand.
I
Thank
would
you very
hope after
much.
that much chasing I would be in better shape.
Well,
who do you think the culprit might be?
Well,
I have no idea. Maybe it's someone who comes to the forest?
At the very least, they came to see the dog.
That could be it. Maybe you could look around at night too.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nail Man and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
Then you don't know who he is,
This
but you're
must be the clergy
in.
member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Oh, first comment. Oh yeah,
It was on the
first try.
report.
Woo!
First Halar was able to realize
Congratulations.
I've been
How does it
attending
feel
every
to
day since I was first
come to
baptized
such heights
here
of
as a
fame
child.
because you're the first?
That's how pious I am.
Here.
But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just
that's what
love
they told
mystical
you.
places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it.
I'm surprised Shinigami didn't want you.
I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
So who fucking did it? Or is it you who did it? Because you know how to set something up that's so fascinated with. This must be the clergy member. And it's not like I'm a clergy member.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The Nailman is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a
Anyone
name
can do
tag
that.
for the dark ceremony.
To prove. Whoever wants that to be
Whoever's
considered
name is on
proof,
it
including
is
you,
the
just do
Nailman's
that. That
next
doesn't mean
target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was
so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag, and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I had acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nail Man.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nail Man and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
He likes the same creepy shit you do.
Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Not possible.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
I want to ask about the dolls. Because we know stuff about the dolls. We know about how they were nailed to the walls. We know how there's markings of a golden wire across them, which helps secure them to the exit route.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the nail-man ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
Find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
What are you, a xenophobe or something?
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock.
So what exactly?
If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain. A watchmaker was arrested earlier.
By a
He's
shoe.
suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nail Man.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
You the one that did this? Was you the one who asked him to incriminate?
I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nail Man was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nail Man acts as their agent, then they are also the Nail Man. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
That's true. The Nail Man could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
And people have crazy reasons. You can't just... Suggesting that the people who would be willing to go to those lengths have an immaculate sense of justice? This one's incredibly vague, so...
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the
We
Nail
just
Man,
did.
including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
Knows how many there were.
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. Every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
Why
You
would he
think I'm
incriminate?
suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body.
Really?
All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
I think that's moon logic, but...
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki District. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place.
It's the same
At the
from
time,
Havana, talking about.
the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics.
Like
There's
Genocide
always
Jack.
a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind.
And doll, not dolls.
Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
Huh?
I totally get it.
I told you some fucking balance in.
Don't empathize with him.
What's the word? They both like the
The
same
secret
thing.
club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward.
Fantastic.
The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
Yay!
And today, the 4th locked room mystery happened at the clock tower.
Isn't that great?
That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
By killing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this information was what the fuck? Fuck. I need to read that. What? Carlo was sold? No. Yeah, but he's sold. The church worshipper mentioned 3 serial room murders. So did Halara. Through Kanai Ward, all 4 to have been the work of the Nailman. These Nailman murders occurred 3 times over the past 6 months. The first happened 6 months ago. A secret club located in Kamasaki district. The owner was murdered. It happened 3 months ago. Right.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big question.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Well, this
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
4 questions.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
It was golden rope. It was a fucking rope that we saw the
Can you
imprint
try
on.
drawing what it looked like?
He's
Does
getting
look
rid of
like
his.
some sort of bizarre rope.
He's getting rid of his fucking
Looks like a
incrimination.
centipede with
Yeah.
legs missing from one
And these
side.
are when the doors are attached.
Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
Golden rope. I'm gone.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone
I know
claimed
exactly
they hadn't
what it is.
thrown away anything like it.
Connects all the doors.
The
That's how
incinerator is
that's how
surrounded
happened.
by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
Kind of like Leon Kuwada's shit was thrown into
I don't
the
know if this has anything to do with the case,
club.
but something's fishy.
There's everything really there. We should go inspect that incinerator because that in part is where the murderer went, the mailman went. To get
I
rid of the
think
evidence.
I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
But we don't have a fatal shock or whatever
Was
the fuck
that
you're talking about.
okay?
Yes, it was nice. Thank you for your cooperation.
What happens if you don't leave out a fatal shot over?
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
Yeah, this sort of shit.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the
You expect me
first
to remember
murder
fucking
occurred
faces?
at...
What happened?
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Weird dashes all across his face. Pudgy. Brown eyes. Brown hair. Looks like a fucking flan. Huge buck tooth. With puffy cheeks. Fat, round, rectangularish kind of man. This is the best we can do. The markings again. Everyone has markings. The fox markings. They're not tattoos. They're makeup and they're bleeding and loading. Weird goatee beard in the center. Long nose. These two markings on either side around the eyes, head, like feathers. Big crease wrinkle in the middle. Very much a sort of triangular shape on top now. Long thin eyebrow. Straightish hair, but of a weird separated cut across the left side of her face. The gap. A little bit longer down the middle. Is she heterochromic? Or are they both the same color? Oh my god, I hate that. I can't get any closer. I can't tell if that's the same color eyes. Blue eyes. Turquoise lipstick. That probably won't. Peculiar down one side of the face, marking around the eye, on the red marking. And then you so the way I can go around up here and get closer to you. Like the best view I can get. Shades, blue eyes, goatee. If there's any red mark. Is that red marking above his eye? Yeah, that peculiar thing. Of scars long down his right hand side.
What's up in this window? Creepy.
Oh! Maybe it's to reinforce an always watching type of ideology.
This thing's gonna haunt my dreams. Let's get out of here.
This fox must be the church's symbol.
Come on.
I mean, an otherwise fine atmosphere spoiled by a lame ass fox. A gargoyle would really tie the place together.
Together? Together.
Sure.
Come on.
Obtain memory shard emerald. All memories of Dunya. Trying to prevent me from finding this. Yeah, I'm ushering me back because Halara wants to leave. It didn't work. No, no, no.
This tree is big and majestic and all, but there's something unsettling about it.
That's true.
I think it's because of how twisted this wood is. EP 2000 points. Club. Illegal members only casino located in Kamisaka District. One can empty slots, roulettes, and card games. Many games have obscene rates and cheating is rare. Trespassing and running across the top of the booths.
Halara? I've been thinking.
Don't do
The
that.
first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
Some things don't disappear.
You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
Why the first one?
I don't really get it.
Sure, we should
but
go to
talk
both.
about confidence.
Confidence is only good so far. If it's misplaced, you'll soon be found out. And you look like a fucking idiot.
It's supposed to be a secret, so maybe it's in a spot that doesn't stand out?
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the Peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
What else was she gonna do?
It's open. Let's go inside.
No, Shinigami.
I love our new Ghost Wife. Crosswalks in Kanai Ward detect pedestrians, stop traffic. I don't think you can track with anything though. No.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the
I
cafe.
don't know how you did that. A lot of
The
intel.
real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
Don't
At
tell me
the time
Hilara
of
is
discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
I'll deal with him then.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery! Locked room mystery!
Yep, she goes crazy about that.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte!
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past. However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte
But if they
for a
didn't do much to
detective.
disturb it, like what the fuck?
My power
kind of
allows me
power
to
is
see
that?
the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When
Seems
it
like a
comes
really
to my
weird,
power,
random, and
the
not very
witness is
great
not a
build.
camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains
it?
all the confidence.
Especially when it wasn't really tampered with.
It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind.
Nowhere near as good as that.
But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
Pretty bad.
But still, it's amazing.
I mean, they're all
On
amazing.
the other
They're
hand,
bad.
my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
Why didn't you hit this guy?
Master,
Could it all caused anyone?
can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
No.
What? Of course not.
Lara's forte is post-cognition. There's a crime scene as well as
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
punching me into
What
next
is
week
it this
again.
time?
Your ability.
Master, try to remember. Did
Yeah.
you feel anything?
The
back
punching
on
to
the
next week.
Amaterasu Express?
You have this ability, and you have this ability then better than she does. Her ability is
Other
useless.
master detectives use their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when
You punched us
Bunkis
to next
used
week or
his
whatever.
powers. Somehow, It feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
But she also punched us.
I can sense
Remember?
whenever a master
You see
detective
the
uses
infirmary?
their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
I thought you said he had no power.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait, then that means.
But
I
we
can
already
also
have this
see the
power.
scene
She
in
did
the
it.
past with Halara?
She punched us in the head and we
That's
scored the infirmary as it was.
Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
You just said it was hard.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Oh, did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
What the fuck?
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay.
Is it proven now? This time? Or is it more live?
Halara.
She's kind of busy.
Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Can I go pee?
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it.
Halara, are you
Anyway,
now,
we
man?
don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Lovely.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Including yourself?
I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Yay. Holding hands with Amberly Connor.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago.
This music is very short.
So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and
Is this best searching the new one?
Me?
That trumpet.
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Investigation. However, I'm gonna call that there for this game. What's in there? Alright. Let's do a little bit of Street Fighter. I might not even do any fights. Might just do training. I mean, the whole thing. I want to get better, but at the same time, I'm like so frustrated by it. So I don't know. Tough. I don't know how I feel. I feel like hopefully if I do more and more training, even though I don't trust the system, the game, that one day I will feel comfortable enough in my own ability to, stuff or not. You know, I don't know. I can't promise.